Sagittarius Souls, welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. I channel messages from creative expression such as movies, books, and music, and I'm excited and honored to be doing this reading for you today. Today, I will be channeling messages from Keke Palmer quotes. Keke Palmer is the main actress in Jordan Peele's new film, Nope. And while I wasn't a fan of Nope itself, I genuinely love Get Out and Us. And I really did like Keke Palmer's character in this. I thought that she exuded a lot of sassiness and divine feminine energy like no other. So I was curious to see if she had any quotes that would be fun to channel messages from. And I came across this article on Google called 30 Inspirational Quotes from Keke Palmer. And as I was reading through them, I thought to myself, wow, she is a wise soul. So that is what inspired this idea for this series. How the reading will work, I have channeled 12 out of the 30 for this series for each zodiac sign. And I've written them on slips of paper and put them in this little tin here. I will let Spirit choose one for you, and then we'll do an intuitive card reading to get some additional messages. So let's see which Keke Palmer quote has a message for you, Sagittarius. We have God is so good. Always follow your dreams. Own your own purpose. Embrace God's anointing. God is so good. Always follow your dreams. Own your own purpose. Embrace God's anointing. I have 4 decks of cards here, Sagittarius. The first that we are going to pull from is the Zombie Tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your additional messages for my Sagittarius souls? These 3 cards just flew out of the deck, so I'm going to take all of them. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. The 6 of Cups in reverse. And the King of Swords. Next, we'll pull a card from the Wild Unknown Spirit Animal deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? We have the Zebra. Next, we'll pull a card from the Keepers of Light deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Kali Ma, Facing Fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. And your final card will come from the Moonology deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your final messages for my Sagittarius souls? You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay, Sagittarius, let's reflect on your lyrics one more time. I'm sorry, your quote, your Keke Palmer quote. God is so good. Always follow your dreams. Own your purpose. Embrace God's anointing. So, what Spirit is drawing me to is how a lot of my Sagittarius souls on this reading have a very close relationship with God, with the divine, with a higher power. And that is absolutely beautiful because whatever you choose to believe in, it is unique to you, it is special to you, and you should always own that no matter what. But what I'm drawn to first and foremost is follow your dreams, own your own purpose. So you have gifts, talents, dreams that were planted inside you before you came to earth. And you have a purpose within those dreams. And your spirit guides, the divine, is saying to follow them because it's part of your soul's journey. And it's like this path that just lights up as you continue to move in that direction. That doesn't mean that there won't be challenges to be faced because we, as light workers, came here to experience a lot of lessons to help the collective heal, to help the collective ascend, to help raise the vibration of the planet in many different unique ways. So every single soul on this planet has something unique about them. And there are a few blockages that I'm seeing like standing in your way on your path. So the first thing that I'm drawn to here is fear. We have Kali Ma facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So you're in this energy right now, Sagittarius, where a lot of fears are coming up, and it's because you are in that energy of wanting to follow your dreams, of wanting to find your purpose. Or if you know your purpose and you're on that path, you're encountering a lot of obstacles, things that make you feel fearful. But Spirit here is here to encourage you to face your fears no matter what they are. It's okay to feel fear. It's a valid emotion to have. We are all scared at one point or another. But the key is to feel it and keep moving forward. It doesn't mean it will get easier at first. It may prove to be more difficult, but you will see that it does get easier for you the more you allow yourself to feel it and keep taking those steps forward. It eventually will get easier. Does not mean you won't stop experiencing challenges. It might just be in a different form, something else on your journey for you to learn, another pattern for you to break. So I feel like something very difficult from your past is coming up now that's creating a lot of fear because we have the Six of Cups in reverse, and it's creating some resistance here, a resistance to want to continue on your path, something fearful that has kind of like stopped you in your tracks. But it's like this energy of standing on the path. It's not this energy of like turning around and walking in the other direction and giving up on it. It's like standing before this going, how do I get around this? I'm scared. I don't know what to do. That's like the energy. Like I don't feel this energy of giving up. I feel this energy of standing on the path going, okay, I'm at a standstill here, but I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. That's like the energy that I'm getting. And Spirit wants you to remember how powerful you are. You have the King of Swords coming out of your reading. So it's like you're ready to defend yourself, your family, your friends, everyone you are loyal to while standing on this path. It's like you're trying to figure out how to get through this obstacle. And it's like this energy of everything I've done, it has not worked. Well, the answers you need are coming with this. So keep standing tall. Keep that King of Swords energy. Because I'm being drawn. He's got like a zombie head on his wall. He is not afraid of zombies, okay? Which it kind of represents those who are not awakened within this deck. Like if you look at all the pictures on this deck, it's very reminiscent of those who are awakened and those who are not. And it's like refusing to deal with anything less than you, your family, your friends deserve. But it's also like this like comfortable energy. Like he's just sitting in his chair, he's got his weapons, but if he has to defend, he is ready to go. Like he's in this place of just standing up for what he defends because he cares about his family. Now the King of Swords is not an emotional king. So there may be some emotions that are coming up right now that are creating some fear. So, like, for example, if you're moving along on your path and you run into a situation where you feel rejected, that is a shadow aspect coming up for you to heal so you can move past that fear. So, if you've been rejected, it's kind of a test of your commitment. Are you going to continue to move forward and let go of who rejected you and keep doing what you love, knowing that you will eventually align with people who value what you're doing, who want to hire you for a service, and so forth, okay? So it's kind of like an energy like that. But the King of Swords is not very strong in his emotions, but he is very loving. He will defend those he loves until the day he dies. Okay? So, very strong King of Swords energy coming through your reading, Sagittarius. With the Five of Wands in reverse, when this card is upright, it is all about conflict. As you can see, the two boys on the card are fighting over something. But when it is in reverse, it's this energy of wanting to let that go, of kind of like putting down your guard a little bit. There's an energy in the collective right now of not wanting to let go of the need to be right. But with the Five of Wands in reverse, this is an energy that is healing that. Okay? And we can agree to disagree. We can disagree with each other and still like each other. We can disagree with each other and not fight and hate each other. You know what I mean? And that's the energy that's in the collective today. Like today, the energy felt very heavy. And while I was at work, I just noticed people were getting tripped up over like the littlest of things and just wanted to be right. And there was a lot of ego coming into play. So I feel like this is something you've come into, and it's an energy you don't really want to take part in anymore. You don't want to keep that game going, well, I'm right, you're wrong. It's like, okay, I don't agree with you, but I respect your opinion. I respect your beliefs. And not trying to change someone's beliefs based off of what you believe. I feel like this is an awareness that you have been coming into, and that's what's been leading to the King of Swords energy, this leadership like energy, but also defending yourself and other people. Because the King of Swords can also be very blunt and very cutting with remarks, but I feel that it's also, in your case, Sagittarius, an energy where you are taking the higher road in terms of letting go of the need to be right. Like putting down your weapons is like what I'm feeling. Like even though he's holding the weapons in the card, it's this energy of like him just kind of setting them at his feet and refusing to argue for the sake of arguing, you know. With the zebra, I am definitely drawn to the third eye of the zebra. A lot of you are having awakenings within awakenings right now, or this could be the first time that you are awakening. And with the zebra, I always get a very calm energy, but also it brings a message of neutrality, staying neutral, which the zebra spirit animal will definitely help you do. So, in that energy of needing to be right, taking a neutral stance where you're okay one way or the other, refusing to be a victim, and also allowing yourself to just stay in that neutral place will help you to dissipate this energy to help raise the vibration of the collective. Not react, choosing to respond instead of react when you come across this, because we have the colors of the zebra, which are black and white. This could also be a message of something within the collective to be healed in terms of racism. There may be something that will transpire in the collective to help bring more healing in terms of that, so that we can continue to move away from the separation and the division that has been created on the planet with certain narratives that have been perpetuated us through subliminal messaging, through music, through all different means. Okay? So the message that the zebra brings is to remain neutral no matter what. And with the final card here, you are good enough. You always have been good enough. Okay? So if you have in fact experienced rejection, it's knowing that the rejection is leading you to something even better. So when you're rejected, it is not meant for you. And you would be very happy that it didn't work out, because if it had, you would see what would happen, and it just isn't worth it. Okay, so when you get rejected, it is for your highest good. And when you're rejected, it does not mean you are not good enough. It just means that you are not meant to be doing something with that particular person. Okay, so if you have felt rejected, keep affirming to yourself how worthy and good enough you are, and move on to the next thing, because your yes is right around the corner. All right? So, unconditional self love for yourself at this time. I'd like to open my clairaudience and see what additional messages are coming through for my Sagittarius souls. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, the first thing that I am seeing very strong and clear is a choir. So perhaps some of you have sang in a choir at your church, because I'm drawn back to your quote here: God is so good, always follow your dreams, own your own purpose, embrace God's anointing. So some of you are avid churchgoers, which I think is very beautiful. And some of you are very drawn to the choir, church hymns, singing. And there's something about singing in this group of people or watching this group of people sing that just raises your vibration. Like, I'm seeing this is very, very uplifting. Like, I'm seeing people have their hands up and they're praising um, they're praising God, and they're just in a very joyful emotion. And I'm being shown that scene from that movie, What's Love Got to Do with It, with Tina Turner, in the beginning, where she's like, this little light of mine, and they're like singing in a choir, and she just kept doing her own thing regardless of the the singing teacher who told her not to sing like that, and she just kept doing it anyway. So that's the part of the message: follow your dreams, own your own purpose. And Tina Turner was definitely somebody who owned her own purpose. And even at that young age, she didn't let that teacher tell her what to do. She just kept staying in her joyful place, singing that song. And the people that were in the choir with her singing, they also exuded a lot of energy. They were smiling while they were singing. So there's also this energy of You know when you are doing something that you are passionate and joyful about. You'll know it's your purpose because you smile while you're doing it. It's your joy. It feels good. It feels like it's home within you. And it doesn't feel like it's out of alignment with who you are. Even when you face obstacles or fears, you'll have no trouble moving forward because you want to keep doing what you love. That's how you know what your purpose is, okay? Any other messages for my Sagittarius souls? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, now I'm hearing Ricky Ticky Ticky Slim Shady. So some of you might like Eminem. Some of you might like rap music. Some of you may be a rapper yourself. Um, there's something they're also showing me about the choir and rapping. I'm seeing some of you actually rap in a choir at a church, and that is so cool. That is really, really cool. I love that. And when you do it, like people feel your joyful energy because you're just like being true to who you are. And, I went to Winter Jam, which is a Christian festival that comes to our hometown. And a bunch of Christian singers will come and play their music. And when we got there, the first singer that performed he was a rapper. And I'm drawing a blank on what his name is, but I loved his song. It's like We Right Here, and it was all about staying in the present moment. So there was even some really powerful spirituality messages coming through some Christian music, and you see that a lot. And we're moving away from the energy of, you know, putting people down based off of their religion because everybody has different backgrounds and different beliefs that they grew up with. And it's about embracing everybody despite what they believe. Because when it comes to religion, yes, there are some narratives within those things that we have been led astray with, but also at the same time, there are a lot of messages of love within almost every religion. It all comes back to the one true thing that we are all here to learn, which is to get closer to love. And each religion just does that in its own way. So if you rap in a choir, that is so cool. I love that so much. Stay true to who you are. Keep doing that because I can feel the joy that is emitting from you when you do that, okay? So, no matter what your passion is, whatever lights you up, that is your purpose. And you know that because you will feel it within your heart on a soul level, all right? Any final messages for my Sagittarius souls? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I'm hearing a whirlwind. So there's something very chaotic taking place in your reality right now. And I'd like to get a clarifier. What is causing this whirlwind, Spirit? Thank you. We have the King of Wands. Okay, so the King of Wands represents a very passionate masculine energy who always moves in the direction of what he wants to do. and he loves to fix things. As you can see, he's holding on to some power tools as he sits down. I'm also drawn to his legs there. He's actually missing a leg. So I am seeing some of my Sagittariuses may have family members who have a disability of some sort, or this could personally be you. And it's like this energy of not allowing that to affect you. So I'm being shown a lot of different people who have disabilities who have went on to do truly amazing things. And this is part of your soul's mission. If this is something that you are experiencing, I know this will not resonate with everybody. Take it as it resonates. But if you have a disability of some sort that you feel has held you back, Spirit is saying that this is part of your soul's journey and kind of wants you to question how you can use this for the highest good of all. How can you use your personal experiences to help uplift the collective? Because I do feel this energy that you are somebody who stays positive and sees the best in every situation, no matter what, even in terms of the difficult things that you have experienced, Sagittarius. So you are good enough, okay? And whatever you have experienced in your life, it is part of your life's message, and you can use that to your advantage in the light work that you came here to do. I'm being shown that singer from America's Got Talent. I think her name was Bird, but she had cancer, and it was a very, very bad bout of cancer. But she went on America's Got Talent and she sang her heart out, and she actually got a recording label that she went on to record some albums for. She actually did end up passing away from the cancer a few years after she was initially on America's Got Talent, but she still lived life fully doing what she loved. That was her purpose. Her purpose was to come on there and show that you could still do something despite what life has thrown at you. So whatever you're experiencing, the message that Bird has brought, you can do anything you put your mind to. You can use your life experiences to help uplift people and show people that you can still radiate that unconditional love, see the best in every situation. And that doesn't mean that you don't feel the negative emotions that you have. Those are valid as well. So it's important to feel those. But it's not letting that get you down. It's continuing to move forward despite what difficult things life may has thrown at you, Sagittarius. And you are good enough. No matter what you've experienced, no matter what other people have said to you, keep that belief within yourself that you are good enough, you are worthy, whole, and complete as you are, and you can do anything that you put your mind to. All right? That is all that I am seeing. Those are your messages. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. I'm excited and honored to have done this reading for you today. If you liked any of the decks of cards I used, I'm linking those in the description box down below as well. I also do a podcast called the Slumber Party Massacre Podcast with 4 amazing women, my sister Lacey, Rebecca, Carly, and Heather. If that is something you're interested in listening to, I'm linking that in the description box down below as well. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!